Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, this podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. All right, now we're in.
All right, no, we're good.
Oh, man, I'm not doing this on Football Sunday anymore.
I'm having a great day. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Fuck the Ravens.
Now you're worried? Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
We just beat the New York Jets. How dare you?
The Jets suck.
Oh,
That
we
is true.
know
That is
shit.
true. I know that, and I don't even watch sports. You know, well, our mutual friend Ryder Wells, he really likes the Jets for some reason. He likes pain.
Yeah.
He likes pain. He likes to be in pain.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
You looked at me so serious, like he does. He likes.
What the fuck? Yeah, nah. If he's a Jets fan, yeah, clearly.
So, guys, happy 9/11.
Hey, is it?
All right.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't.
You know,
It's football.
it almost seems like everyone's forgotten.
Well, that was extra patriotic when we beat the Jets on 9/11.
Oh.
Now, everybody on the internet first. Everybody on the internet first. Don't even.
Oh, you didn't do it?
No.
I was about to say it's not the first time. That was the U.S. government beating the Jets. Didn't they do that in your town too?
What?
Didn't they kill the civilian jet in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. The fourth plane landed somewhere in Pennsylvania.
You got shot down.
Fell down. Yeah, cool topic for this comedy
dude,
podcast.
Yes,
Alex.
that's how we started. I want everyone to know what date it is and what everyone should be feeling about this country.
Wasn't
on this
that
day.
by your house in Pennsylvania? No.
Yo, so there was I used to go to Hollywood Video as a youth, and I could pick out movies, and there was a movie about that specific plane crash, but like from the farmer's point of view who had the plane, and the cover was just literally like a plane.
Did you say shit in my yard? Oh my god!
Yeah, like get this shit off of my yard.
Get this shit out of here, boy.
Yeah, literally.
He's got
Get
his
off
like
of my
bloodhound
yard.
dog barking at the wreckage. She's like, "Get away from there, Lily! Get away!" He's just off. You're like, "Damn, dude, that's
get this shit out of my yard."
Get this shit out of my yard. I got corn to plant,
Literally.
and there's a fucking seat with with someone's lap in it in the orchard. I just
That'd be crazy if next season he grew a plane.
Yeah, dude.
8-seater.
8-seater,
little jet.
No, the anyway, and then the cover was like the plane in the field, and then the back cover was the guy, the farmer, overalls, jean overalls type shit, and then just his hand on his brow, looking at the wreckage while like the government was around him, like taking care of everything.
How old were you when you rented this video?
I didn't rent it.
Mom, I don't want Aladdin.
Did not rent it. That one, it was on like the display. They had, I swear, a display of like depressing movies, because there was also the kid in the
striped pajamas.
Yes,
How did you know that?
because he knew what to.
Because the boy in the straight. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Do you know?
I do know at Blockbuster they always did the critically acclaimed movies, and all of them. Like I remember as a kid,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh wow, this all looks like it sucks.
It was always like racism, like apartheid or genocide, or what was? God damn it! It slipped my head. I had three good ones. Fuck. Racism,
genocide.
Is it
war?
No.
It's weird that he said three good ones when he's bringing that stuff up.
It was like utter suffering.
Yeah, I remember when I walked into a Hollywood video or like a Blockbuster, I'd look at that and I'm like, this isn't Ace Ventura 2, The Nature Calls. What are we doing with this?
I know, dude. I would go in just to like, I would want to get like Chucky Part 3, and I'd end up, learning about the worst of the world.
Dude, that'd make me cry.
What, Chucky 3?
I can't do scary movies.
Oh, that's
Really?
right. We talked about this.
Yeah.
By the way, Avery Quinn, back to the podcast, everyone. Along with
Shout out Avery.
Thanks, man.
rival football fan,
Yeah.
Brian Rodgers.
Yeah. Yes,
Also
sir.
returning to the pod.
Woo,
He's been on before.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
sir.
He knows the score.
Yes, sir.
These blacks.
Classic.
I just want to be like, is Brian cool? I think he remembers this job. No, man. Yeah. So,
Brian, I want to say I recognize you. I can't speak to your personal experience, but I recognize you. I feel you here.
Okay, I'm rolling.
And I understand. And I will try to be conscientious of this other white oppressor.
I can't understand your struggle, but I'm here to listen about it if you have it.
Yeah, nah, I definitely have it. Literally, last time I came on the show, we were talking about my children. Two different baby moms. Yeah,
nice.
Like, no.
Okay.
Damn!
Yeah,
Sluts!
I don't recommend it. So,
Look, yeah.
if the lady's the one, then make sure she's the one. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's certainly not easy.
Yeah, man. I you want kids one day. Yes, one
Very
day.
much so.
One day. Not
Yeah.
like today.
Yeah.
You think like if today she was like, "Hey, I have a kid," you'd be like, "Yeah," or you'd be like, "Ah."
I'd have been like, oh, what? I have
Straight
a
to the
show on Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing 20 minutes on Wednesday. What are you?
This really throws me off, babe.
This couldn't wait till after Wednesday.
Right now.
So you're really not the vibes anymore.
Yeah,
You and that thing.
Are you sure it's mine?
I'm just. It's funny you say that. I'm going back to Pennsylvania.
No.
No.
Nah, she's a cool chick.
She'd go with you to Pennsylvania, right?
She's from Pennsylvania too.
He actually moved to Connecticut from Pennsylvania, which we all, when he came here, we were like, why?
Yeah, that was literally my next question. I said, why? Why
He didn't know. He was like, it's closer to New York. We're like, it's horrible, bro. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I know now. It is horrible.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
great. Like,
It's terrible. It's just bad vibes.
just terrible
Bad
drivers and no nature or anything. It's
No.
just traffic and angry people everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes.
Literally.
Yes, it's one of those angry people.
Just
And the weather makes it. I mean, because it's not like a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's such a
days, like, it's
cloudy
very
9/11.
okay.
I wonder why.
If it was cloudy on 9/11, who knows what?
Right.
No, I'm sorry.
Guys, we're going to take an extra 20 minutes to board the plane. And some guy's like,
Dude, every single time
go, here we go.
every time I do this podcast on the drive home, I'm just like, this isn't me. I don't.
it is you, Avery.
I sit on this wood table surrounded by these movies, and it changes me.
You know, one day there will be film and people will see the movies behind us to talk about them.
Hopefully, I'm able to put something on that wall one day. You can have me up there.
We got,
Yeah, I'm trying to be one of them ones. You know?
You're going to,
Yeah, trying to be a legend. Trying to be on
when
the
they
wall.
actually do the blade again and your blade.
I would have loved to do Blade.
Nah, you'd crush this blade, dude.
Dude, you
Wesley Snipes isn't tall, right?
You versus Wesley Snipes.
I got my money on me.
Dude, Willie Mays would have crushed you, dude.
Who's
no?
Willie Mays?
He
Who's
might have.
that one?
It was that was Wesley Snipes' character in Major League,
Dude, that movie rules.
right?
I love it.
Yeah.
It's pretty fire.
As a degenerate, I watched that movie and I'm like, that's the baseball team I want to be on.
It's
Like,
so good.
that actually, like, every character in that movie
Went to jail now
yeah,
as an
pretty
actor,
much.
pretty much.
The main guy dude who's like trying to win his wife back. That scene when he's like chilling with her and her parents and the new boyfriend. I like live that scene in my brain every day. I'm like, yeah, dude, that fucking show them all, dude. I love that
That's a
scene.
real one.
Yeah, that's Charlie Sheen, like hot Charlie Sheen. You know what I mean?
that's
yeah.
like Charlie.
And I got
Sheen
news for you. That means you're gay.
Yeah, one of
when drugs were exciting
And
for
what
him,
about
and not just a sad reason for him to call people.
yeah, dude. I watched. That was a Comedy Central, like.
Oh yeah,
hit.
yeah. 2 p.m. Comedy Central, home from school
Tommy
Wednesday.
Boy.
Yep.
Tommy Boy. That one. Anyway, there's a bunch of others. Where you look at you were about to say something. You're pointing.
But dude, I mean,
I was
it's
wrong.
not just Blade. Like Falcon,
Okay.
Black Panther,
He's hitting.
Blade,
See,
Falcon.
all right.
He's hitting. It's like 3-4. It's a solid
one of the
3-4.
guys in the Eternals, the guy from Atlanta who was in the Eternals. You know,
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I
Either.
didn't. Yeah, no.
I didn't want to watch it. It looked bad. It looked bad.
I didn't see Eternals.
So,
Yeah, no one did.
all right, and I want to say this just because the only reason I said Blade is because that's the one I like the most. And the one that sounds really bad. The one black character I like that. No, Blade. I think people completely not forgot about Blade, but do not give Blade any credit. Yeah. Not only did he kick off the Marvel like real movies
down the door.
Yeah, the real Marvel movies, but he's a decade and a half before Black Panther, and they act like Black Panther's the first,
the greatest thing.
Anyway.
Also, Blade 2.
Blade 2
rules when they finally gave him like a decent budget, and it didn't look like they kind of took away so they gave a bigger budget so it wasn't as cheesy, and it just that Blade 2 was the one.
Blade 2's rules. Yeah. I think I like Blade 2 just a little. Blade 1 just a little more just because of how it hit. Yeah, it's simpler, and it hit when I saw it. I that opening scene with the sprinklers and they spray blood on everyone. That scene always stuck with me forever, dude. Nah.
Which one is the one where they put the vampire out at night and they tie him down and then they wait for the sun to come?
That is the first one.
All right, okay.
They rip his teeth out and they're standing there and biker. Oh, they're gangsters, dude.
Yeah. Okay, that one that was a sick scene where you're just like, oh god.
Yeah. No, another great scene in the first one is when the bad guy takes that little Asian girl and just chucks her through a fucking like she's a child. He throws her so far and she goes through like a bus stop, like some glass kind of bus stop. It's like, and then she survives and Blade saves her, but it comes out of nowhere the way he throws her, dude. It's wild. Hold on. Do you remember this scene?
No.
All right, hold on.
It's been so long since I've seen Blade.
All right, we're gonna.
Probably been like 8 years.
You know, I don't care for the audio listeners. I'm pulling this up just so they can hear your reaction to. Because if you don't remember this, it's pretty shocking when he does it. Are there any other cool, dude? When are they gonna come out? And I mean this super sincerely. When's the fucking Static Shock movie coming out?
Dude, I recently rewatched that whole series with my girlfriend like a couple months ago, and I mean.
Holds up.
If it holds up. Also, without Static Shock, I wouldn't know racism existed. It's
the power, the power in the show,
dude. I love that show so much.
That show's great.
Oops, you know what? All right, 1 sec. No, you're not wrong, dude. When he's like, I don't want him in the house, Richie. He's like, Dad. He's like, they smoke weed and they play that boom bap music all the time.
And then immediately, and then that's the only episode he talks in, and then the rest is just like around. It's just like I'm cool with them now.
Yo, for real,
they're nice.
They're all right with me.
And then it's just like
they shoot electricity out, right?
Like it would. I mean, how is it not impossible for every scene there's an event like for Mr. Hawkins or like the rest of his family, just a little bit, just be like. What the fuck, this guy?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I don't know. They did do that a lot in the show too, where they had like big issues, and they just I don't know. They did them in a not.
I realized
it
was like 2 a season. Yes. After I recently rewatched it.
So here she goes. Ready? He chucked her.
You see his face?
Yo, she's like 6.
That's so funny. Nah, someone on YouTube clipped that, and they're like, people are gonna want to see this.
I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, what the fuck?
And Blade was not that shocked.
Yeah, and for real, and she's Asian. He saved her. They were way ahead of their time, dude. Yeah, because let's be real, it's not like that anymore. Yeah. Anyway, what's up with that, Brian? Why you guys act?
I don't know. I have a few, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
that might have been, you know what I mean. Oh. I didn't want to populate with that culture, obviously, because I didn't want to populate. Period. But say I get wealthy.
Okay.
I would absolutely populate it.
Oh, yeah, the Asians, you're saying?
Absolutely.
You're all. You're about them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
I'm about them all, but I agree. I don't even have an Asian fetish. I dated an Asian girl I really liked, and she's kind of like set the bar high. So I know what you mean.
Is her name Connie?
No.
Oh,
okay. Different ones. I had that on the other podcast. I was with Nick James. But he was like, I had sex with this Asian girl, and I was like, what was her name? And he told me, and I was like, thank God. Oh, thank God. Because if I, you know, you get it, Avery.
What?
If you had to if you and Channing stopped dating, sorry, I'll bleep her name if you don't want to say. If you and your lady stopped dating right now and you met a new woman and you were like, wow, you're really nice and you're cool, and she was like, my last boyfriend, Nick James, wouldn't you just like shove her away and never talk to her again?
Well, even if she said last boyfriend, Nick James, it's hard to believe that he would have had sex.
That's true. Shout out to Nick James, who's been on the pod, and if he ever comes back from Boston, maybe he'll be on again.
Shout out, Nick.
If he ever? You mean when? You mean next week when he runs out of money?
Anyway,
you can call on Tyrone.
What's that from?
It's from Erykah Badu.
Oh, literally. Is Tyrone a dude who beat it down? You think?
Essentially, yes.
Yes. You think?
yeah.
Erykah Badu does
literally
sing about that a lot, right?
Yeah.
She sings about dudes who just like got up in it, right?
A few times. Like,
I like Erykah Badu.
I've actually seen her in concert. Like my ex took me to the concert.
She's a nutty broad, huh?
Oh no, I was talking about my ex.
Oh, okay. Erykah Badu, though.
No, that's a great. Oh my gosh, that's a great woman.
She's great, but she is a little out there, right?
You know, she sells like incest, like her vagina scent.
See,
like, you could buy them on the market.
She's
no way,
literally.
really?
So you could be in your room and you can, yo, babe, I want to smell some of that Erykah Badu. Wang. Someone had wang.
She did the Gwyneth Paltrow, but it was Erykah Badu. You know what? If you put two of them on the table, I'm probably going to go Erykah Badu just because Gwyneth Paltrow's annoying.
Honey, was I supposed to not eat that candle? I ate the candle again. I don't know. Whatever candle you're ordering, I keep eating the candle.
It tastes kind of good.
Yeah. The candle's not responding, but I try.
You know what's odd? The candle says the guys she's used to dating don't do this. Sorry, I made myself laugh at that. I don't give a fuck. That was good. You should be laughing more at that. Fuck you guys. Anyway, yeah. Shout out to the. Where is the dick scented candle? Not that I want it.
What's a dick scented candle?
Where? Why isn't there one?
I don't know.
You guys are like, I didn't want to go down this road, man.
Look.
It doesn't matter how many times you wash the candle, it still stinks.
There you go. I was about to say, yeah, because
it has a whiff to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that I'm all right, now we know why. Yeah, it would only have to be because I'm going off of what I'm gonna assume is like there's no good smelling dick, right? It's only like they don't smell.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't feel like there's a smell.
Because I was about to say because chicks don't talk about this.
Honey, that candle reeks. I washed it this morning. What do you want me to do?
It just got back from a run, babe. Come on. Chill. Yeah, that I understand. Because that's the only time they do. Yeah, dude.
Yo, some chicks actually did things like after football practices with men. I know there's chicks out in the world too. Because
I've heard that.
Yeah, dude. Cool. Because I know.
Like she's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Give me a detail in a sec. Because I know chicks. I know dudes who like. I think Chris Warren does specifically. Shout out to Chris Warren. He's cool with this, so it's not a big deal. He, but dudes who like women's scent after they've worked out and stuff, or like underwear, like sweaty underwear. So I can only imagine that on the other side of the spectrum is some damn sluts who's just like, yeah, after you do your workout, I want you to squeeze it into my face, like that nasty shit. What do you know of?
I don't know of anything of that. But
okay,
that's
but
fucking sick.
What happened to you? What are you talking about with these after football practice sluts?
Yeah. After football practice, these sluts, they're doing it all. You're looking down at her and you're wondering, you're the twins. She didn't forget about twinning them. And it's always,
She cleans, she gets in the crevices after.
The gooch.
Ew! Oh no!
What are you doing over there?
Yeah, that's a pocket.
That's what are you
doing?
Wait, are you talking about your football practice? Did you guys not have to shower?
No,
after football practice?
No, I'm saying I think he knew they should. No, I'm saying he could have, but the ladies were like, "Don't shower."
Oh my god,
that's what I'm talking about.
So gross.
And I'm saying, like, from my experience, like most people don't like shower like directly. Like, hold up, do y'all have like a facility to do that? Like my high school didn't have that.
My high school, yeah, we had showers at the high school. So
I mean.
So they would have had to intercept us. They would have had to like catch us on the walk back to the high school, like gotcha, and then
that's crazy because we had literally a football locker room, and obviously in the school you have a gym and a shower and
Yeah.
But no, we were in the locker room.
Oh, that's gross. They made you guys go home to shower?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is nasty, dude.
Yeah, right after practice, the funk.
Yikes.
But
Dude.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this one woman, she lived like right up the hill from the school. And the dude, that's what I'm saying. Just straight, you know what I mean?
Wait, she had multiple different dudes?
It might have been like
Different
a 2V,
times?
you know
Right.
what I mean? Because she had friends.
This girl's wild. Damn, dude.
Yeah, this is back in the day. Though.
No,
Hey,
yeah,
this
no,
is,
yeah.
I'm currently out of high school. Clearly, I've
We're all out of high school.
graduated.
Yeah.
This is,
just to
we're
clarify,
talking about,
everyone,
clear-
this is not.
Yeah, this
This is not in the same decade.
Yeah.
That
So
would be.
shout out to that woman who shall remain anonymous for her deeds.
Yeah.
Mrs. Tomaselli.
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
I didn't tell you to say her
Come
name.
on. Hey! Guys. Nice enough to let us do the podcast here, okay? Can't fucking
Right.
talk about the other stuff. God.
Nah, she's always been a good woman to me.
Yeah, she does stuff. Everyone, talk shit about my mom. I gotta stop doing this podcast here, dude. I'm not having it. I'm not having people disrespect my mother. No, you guys are cool.
We're cool.
I had somewhere I was going with what you said. I forgot where it was.
The sluts.
It's always something about the sluts.
Money over bitches.
You guys figure that? I gotta pee.
Money,
Oh, fuck, Avery.
money over
All right,
bitches.
no problem.
Yeah.
It was something with you. You said something that triggered me, Brian.
What we were just the women football team. We walking up the hill. Walking up. I don't know the details. Hey, I wasn't part of that.
It's been you know what? It's my boy. He went there. He told me all about it.
Yes.
I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? I thought it was gross, but I didn't want to go.
That's how I knew about the twin and them.
That was
obviously it went to my guy.
So that was the thing in high school, because you guys were talking about facilities and showering and shit. I didn't have really bad BO in high school because I didn't really have any hair or anything. I didn't but I usually wouldn't shower just because out of fear of getting pantsed and stuff.
Yeah.
And shit, and just because, and also, it was just weird. It was just a very odd locker room
I feel like
scene in high school. And as I've told you before, since my
the
mishap,
experience. Yeah, I was about to
in
say
camp,
that. Bro.
I was
Ever since camp.
I was so terrified to take my pants off in front of anyone at that point. It was fresh in high school. If
Yeah, you're
anyone's
like, nah, hell no.
what if my dick isn't working? So embarrassing. Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, I would actually, we had showers and I wouldn't shower and I would just go to class and about my day. And looking back, it didn't feel gross at the time, but it probably, it was, but it wasn't.
It just depends on how hard you went in gym.
That is true. I didn't go as hard as you would think, but,
I don't think
sorry.
you went hard in gym.
But I didn't, I also wasn't I wasn't I'm tired. You remember the fat chicks in gym who would sit on the side and be like, I'm tired today. And I don't have my clothes.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, just walk and do a lap. And then they'd walk, do a lap, and they'd sit there and cry and be sad.
Wait, you're talking about showering after gym class?
Well, no, I was saying how in gym class I used to not shower because I was afraid of people either pantsing me or anything or seeing my penis. Because I've told Brian on the other podcast, one of the other ones he was on, I had a horribly traumatic camp experience where, I might as well just tell you now. Anyway, in camp, I was at camp, and it was everyone was in the cabin, right? And this, whatchamacallit, they were pantsing people. And I just was I didn't think it was going to happen, and they pantsed me. And when they pantsed me, I bent down, I bent down to grab my pants, and as I bent down, some chick took a picture of me. So as I'm bending down and my dick and balls are squinched into my body, yes, you know, as a man
She's
that happens.
A terrible person.
She takes a picture, so I'm but not only that, it's squinched, and I'm going backwards, so my dick is but it's anyway. And I had a crush at the time. It was the first girl I ever liked, and they showed it around the camp. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Dude.
It was one of the worst. It affected my life.
Pantsing people in front. Pantsing is funny if pantsing in front of a girl or when growing up, that is
traumatizing.
That is devastating.
Dude, no, it wasn't the pantsing. It's because that was fine. No one cared about the pantsing. It was the fact that this bitch took a picture and then zoomed in on the picture to catch my
You're
nub.
You're older than I am.
Swear to God, dude. It was horrible. It was one of the worst experiences of my life.
What camp were you? Were you 15 when you went to this camp?
Yeah. Well, I was like 15. Yeah.
Oh my God! I was thinking like
no.
Oh.
That would have been wild. It was horrible, dude.
Dude.
Oh
This
yeah.
is where he has like real feelings. Like,
Yeah.
Like
That
shit.
is wild, man.
It was horrible. Yeah. Anyway. So
I didn't shower after gym class either. That's normal.
Did you? I was just asking him. Did you go hard in gym though?
No.
God,
God,
hard in
God, no. Well, also, I was like, I was like now, right now, I'm just sweating sitting down right now. But back then, I used to be in shape, and I could actually like go through gym. But there would be the fat kids, you know. They would work they would go just a little bit in gym, and they'd sweat, and their face would be red, and they'd be in the next class, and I'm like, dude, you need to take a shower.
Yeah.
You need to be sprayed down like the fucking dude in Super Troopers.
So I don't know if I told this story before. One time, my freshman year of gym, these seniors, what they would do was they would these two senior kids. On the first day you changed and everything because you had the option to take a shower. Okay. They turned on the showers and the one kid got naked and the one kid posted outside of the locker room and he would go, "Hey man," for whenever he saw a freshman coming, and then the other senior would jump out of the doorway naked and he'd go and he'd like wiggle his dick around in front of And then the gym teacher, who was also one of the wrestling coaches, came out. And he was like a really gruff, no nonsense guy. He goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And the guy goes, "I'm about to take a shower." I was like, "Get in there." And he goes, "It needs to get hot first." And he was just having this argument with this gym teacher, like who also just like this no nonsense guy, but also like just didn't have the common sense to be like, "Hey, knock it off." Instead, he's like. "Well, it doesn't matter. You got to get to class. You can't wait for it to get warm." He goes, "It's cold," and like just having this argument butt naked with the gym teacher, and everyone just watching.
That's hilarious, dude. Shout out to that gym teacher.
Oh, it was also terrifying.
Yeah,
when I was a freshman, that guy just jumps at me.
Yeah, that's the thing too, dude. We always had like, not that like I definitely don't have a huge wang at all, but like nothing. Now that I've lived enough and been through, women who aren't pieces of shit and everything, but I know what my dick is in the world. But when I was in high school, there were kids with like hammers who would just come out and fuck in the locker room and like literally like hang from the rafters and be like, "Wah!" like a monkey on a vine, and it was like, I can't be around this. Like, I'm not.
They're showing penises.
They're showing like, what the fuck is this?
They're showing dicks.
Yeah, but it's like no homo, like impressive too. Where you're like, I can't even like, goddamn, dude, can't even talk shit.
Their dicks are out, and there's no girl with a camera. This isn't fair.
Yeah, right. What the hell? It's not cool, man. Or just the overconfident shit too, where I'd be like, what the hell, man? Like, goddamn, like know you have a small penis. It's fine.
Hey, it's okay, dude. Yeah, just put your Peter away. It's okay, dude.
That would be weird too. The dude who was like, "Yeah, whatever," and you're like,
"Dude, when I did have to get naked in school in terms of like history or math, no, when like for sports or stuff like that, dude, that was the fastest I ever moved in my life when it was like." Underwear down, whatever it is, out like just like bang bang. Like I swear, like
I do that at the beach now. Yeah.
I could have timed myself with being that fast. I mean, there was like I was the Usain Bolt of changing.
At the beach now, when I do that, I look around and I make sure no one's there, and I do it because I'm dead worried about like a kid walking by or something.
Well, don't do
misunderstanding.
Go in your car. You don't.
I do. But you ever like open the doors and done one of those like that because you don't want to sit? It takes too long. Never done that?
No, I always do the sit. I always do the sit.
So I've done the sit too, but I'm always worried that someone will walk by and they just like are glancing and they look.
I get that, but I've also done the sit where I've like not taped it, but I've like hung the towels on like the side bars to create a little like just like
that's
bang
fine.
bang, and then like there's still open space, but someone has to be like they have to like turn their head to like look in the inch,
that
and that's
point,
on them.
At that point, they're the aggressor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I would have gone with that's on them, but yeah, all right. You can go SVU on me.
Well, see, if they were the aggressor, it gets even worse for them.
Stop saying aggressor.
Well, if they went for a peek, they would be in for a surprise because they would go for a peek and then go to look away, and my hand would reach out and grab them by the back of the head and go, "It's too late, big boy," and pull them in.
Hopefully
it's a real the Judge and the Kid ending of Blood Meridian. If you guys for the
you went
readers
from
out there.
1980s hijinks to 2010s Me Too hijinks.
Yes, in the height of it when they didn't even know about it. You're giggling and it's not showing because we're not on camera. God damn it! That is when it was the height, right?
You know my laugh. You know how obnoxious my laugh can be.
Yeah, that's true.
I also try to curb that. I was at a show yesterday.
You, me, and Cliff Mula would be a fucking... if we all laughed at the same time, we could drive people insane.
Then if you had Colin Canterbury in there...
Oh my God.
The windows would break. Sorry, these are comic.
Yeah,
I was cackling at a joke yesterday that Chris Warren did, and it was in a church. So it was 65 to 70-year-old people at this comedy show, and I laughed, and a guy just turns back and looks at me. I'm like, he was this close from doing the shh. And I'm like, dude, it's a comedy show. I know it's in your altar, but
are you the only one who laughs? Because it sounds like when you laugh at stuff we like.
Well, that's
not that Chris Warren isn't funny. I'm not trying to disparage him. I just feel like if someone also turned around and looked at you, you laughed at something that Chris was like, anyway, you Jews look like you're doing well tonight. It's like a Catholic church.
That's the thing. It's just because you are in a church, so I know his act. So when he was going into something where I'm like,
I know Chris.
I was like trying my hardest to be like, oh my God.
That's what I'm saying. Like we were saying before, it's like a clean show, and I'm like, oh, I could do clean. Like I just take the swears out, especially if Mike, and Chris were on the show. I'm like, I want to do that show one day. I could do it clean. Now I didn't know it was clean though. Now I'm curious.
Well, me, I'm no offense.
You are clean.
I am clean. I'm Winnie the Pooh, dude.
Well, you're clean without swearing, but your material I think is very, very funny. And without being you're not a Seinfeld clean. You're clean, but you also talk about molestation without being anyway, that kid got fucked. Who cares, right though, guys? Fuck him, but not that way. But fuck him. You know what I mean? You're not that.
Yeah, I make the couple in the car on the way home just like, he was such a nice young man. Wait a second. He said what about his mom? He wants to do what with his?
Honey, I think that boy was molested.
He did what with his girlfriend's dad?
Yeah. How would he get their necks confused? Anyway, sorry, I'm giving away the... Damn it. I'm sorry, Avery. Giving away your punchlines.
It's not like I work really hard at my craft and then you're giving it away. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, I work at Dick's and...
Let's say, how long do you work there?
He works.
I work at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I talk about it in my comedy a lot.
You seem like you don't even seem like you work there. You seem like you just came out of the walls. Yes. They're like, Avery's around here somewhere, and you just are like, you're like one of the mannequins that comes to life and is like, I hear you have golfing troubles, Billy. Avery.
Dude, at the risk of I'm betting on the fact that my managers aren't fans. Yes, offense. Dude, one of my favorite things, and I'm not just saying this to just to add on and be like, this would be funny to stand up. One of my legit favorite things to do at Dick's Sporting Goods is sneak up on people and go, hi there, can I help you with anything? And they're just like, oh, and I'm like, oh, did I scare you? I'm so sorry.
That's good old fashioned fun,
dude. It is the most fun. And then they're like, no, you're just doing your job. And I'm like, yes, I am.
So what I would do when I worked at a grocery store is if people would be like, where's the... I'd be like, follow me, and I would just go really fast to the place.
You make them chase you?
Yeah. Just like that meme, but but more, not as evident. I'd be like, yeah, right this way. Just start going, and they'd be like, excuse me. I'd like around a corner and stuff. It was fun.
I feel like the craziest thing I did at my job was just sleep. But
bro, I did that too.
Yeah,
I did that.
But I'd be having people to watch, so it's Kind of.
Not.
Oh my god, yo! I worked at a camp and I got fired for sleeping. Like I had
Wait, shit, work at a cab?
a camp. I had yeah.
Oh,
my kids were
You
like,
worked at Polish camp. You were supposed to watch the kids, and they took pictures of the kid's dick. And he fucking hates his life now.
like
I
that
thought you were
happened
saying
on
you
my
worked
shit.
for a cab, and I'm like, dude, is he falling asleep at the window? Like, dude.
Nah, I had worked for a camp and they were like 6 years old, 4 or 5, 6. And they were just going down like a slide, like it was like a water ramp. And so I'm like, all right, kids got it. What do they need me for? You're going down a slide. Like it's a little ramp.
Yeah.
So I'll lay down.
Wait, is this into the water?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there it is.
Exactly. It's just down a water slide.
Yeah.
So what's the worst that could happen?
Drowning.
Maybe. They're young. But I'm asleep, laying down on like the grass, and one of my counselors or head counselors, or whatever, they go, hey, Brian, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Kid's still going. Yeah, Bill, you all right? And they're like, yo, nah, come with me. They're gonna stay. I'm like, damn. I looked at the kids like, oh, yeah, y'all wasn't gonna wake me up. Yeah, I seen them coming. The kids looked at me like I was crazy. Like, yo, was he really asleep?
Damn,
Yeah, I
dude.
was. Yeah, safe to say, I got fired.
Hey, man.
What? I slept as a janitor at my high school, and dude, one time because it was early, I was like, you start work at 6 a.m. And I slept for it was a 10-hour day. I slept for 2.5 hours one time.
Where the fuck were you in the closet?
No, so like it was when like the kids aren't around and everything. So I fell asleep just like some teachers had like couches and shit in their room. I fell asleep on the one teacher's couch, and literally I get down there, I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking fired or yelled at or something because they have to know. And then literally like just off the beat, the one janitor goes, "Oh, so did you get like the upstairs B wing done?" And I just went, "Yeah." and that's like it's supposed to be like a deep clean because it's over the summer for the rest of the school year. Oh, shit. So that just didn't get clean. Like the teachers came back and like, what the fuck?
My banana peel's still here.
Like literally nothing changed. So it just got like
a
2
layer
years
of dust. Yeah, dude, I passed out on the prep table at the pizza job I worked at for like an hour because it was slow on a Sunday and I was hungover and shit. And that not as eventful as your guys' story, but
Was your head just on the meat?
You wake up with a pizza on the side of your head, like I'm fine.
It was it was a really fucked up prep table because they not only did I sleep on it and not wipe it down after, but they also like would do blow on it. There was
Holy
also
shit.
you know how like prep tables are flat.
Yeah,
Like, always flat. This one was dented in from people constantly sitting on it after work and drinking and like doing this.
That's
Wow.
kind of gross. But
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
not
like
great.
pizza dough is like really comfortable to sleep on.
It is. We also I wasn't on condiments, dude. I was on the table. Just passed out on the
But
table.
you know, like cartoonishly, like pizza dough, you like make a little pillow.
Literally.
Dude,
Just
pizza
roll it,
dough
roll
is
it,
fun
shove
to
it.
play with.
You bake some cheese, you use it as a blanket, you know.
Cheese, nice and warm,
Yeah.
toasty.
Oh, toasty.
Yeah. I used to make garlic knot pepperoni cheese sandwiches. Like,
Dude,
I'd
that
take
sounds fire.
sounds so good.
I would take a garlic knot.
Hey, next time we come on,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you gotta hook us
Yeah,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Well, the place I used to get that did them is gone. No anchovies, but they used to make garlic knots that are like the size of like hamburger rolls. They were huge, and then they were really good too, just as garlic knots. But what I would do is I would chop them in half, like a fucking hamburger roll, and then put cheese and cheese on one side, pepperoni on another, or whatever, and then put it in the oven, let it all melt, and then. Oh my god, dude! With all the it was one of the best things I ever ate in my life.
that sounds like a bad bitch. I love that. Honestly,
Bad
that sounds
bitch.
like a bad bitch.
Small waist, pretty face. Anyway.
With a fat ass.
Yeah. That's what I'm about.
That's what I need.
I'm like at a 59. I'm at like a 51-49 with ass and tits right now. I don't know which way to, and it fluctuates between the two. Like they both go. Like one's the fit, and then it's the back, and then it's it. I don't know what to do.
I'm like 80-20.
You're at well,
Yeah,
you know.
These blacks.
Hey, you know we let it cakes.
Yeah.
Let it cakes.
Dude, one time,
Cupcakes.
shout out. It might have been you even. No, it wasn't you. Sorry. It was because I was saying we went to the Durham Fair. It was me, Taji Owens. Shout out Taji. I don't know if you've seen him. I
Yeah,
haven't seen him.
my boy's in Cali right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to him.
Keep doing your thing, bro.
Yeah, him and Jason Torres's cousin Pun. I don't know Pun's phone. Anyway, Pun. We were all hanging out. You know Torres too, but we were all hanging out and at the Durham Fair, and I see them looking off into the distance, and they're like, "Word, word," and I'm like, "What are you guys looking at?" And they both look at me and go, "Ah, man, you wouldn't get it." And I go, and I literally, I then like looked where they were looking, and I went, "Where's the fattest woman?" And I looked for her, and I went, "That chick," and they went, "Oh, come on, man." And I was like, "You guys," I just put on like, the vision of, I was like, "What are they looking at? Come on, they can only be looking at white." Yeah. They said because I'm white, they're like, "You won't get it." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Wait a minute." I just switched my not vision, but I was like, these two fellas,
yeah.
These guys aren't white. Wait a minute, what could they be looking at in the distance? Oh, a giant woman. Yeah, she was massive, but then like the ass was just another
stupid.
and that's
what
what they were very. They laughed when I figured it out. They were like, "Yeah."
And then the reverse happened where one time a black friend came up to me and my friend looking. He's like, "What are you guys looking at?" And it was just a North Face jacket. No one in it, just a North. And we're like, "You wouldn't get it, guy."
Yeah, I get it, man. That thing will.
It's huge. Look at that. Wow.
You ever been on a mountain and just been warm?
Oh my gosh. That was some apple cider. Yum, yum.
I love apple cider.
Dude, apple cider is so
Apple
good.
cider is good.
That transcends racial boundaries. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Dude, I'll say this. I tell women, any woman I'm dating, like, I won't do the apple picking shit because I don't see the point of it. I don't get it. And I'm just not doing it.
I feel like it's just for them. It's one of the.
I know.
They just want to take pictures, honestly.
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is.
Like that.
That's one of those. That's,
Yeah.
I don't like that that's what it is. I'm not a piece of meat to take a picture of an apple
That's
orchard.
exactly what you are as a boyfriend.
You know what?
That's what they want you to be.
I probably would for the right woman. Just
I can imagine the Facebook / Instagram post, close up of an apple, the bushel of apple you picked, you with the bushel of apple, her with the bushel of apple you picked, a single, and then a photo of the both. Yeah,
arm around. Yeah, you guys you bit an apple. You had the apple cider together. Yeah. You have her stepkid running around. It's all happy, and you're like, "I'm having a great day." You hold the stepkid. You're like, "Yeah, I'm her dad now."
Yeah,
I'm so glad she came with us today.
Right. For the 8th time.
Dude, this is really.
Her dad keeps leaving her on his weekends. That's weird. It's weird that you dated a guy who doesn't take care of his kid, and I have to do it now.
It's great. And I have to pick him up all the time.
I'm not good at math. You have me help with his math homework. I don't get it.
This is bad, but I just thought about what if there was like the immigrant pickers type thing, you know what I mean? Like
which one? The what?
Oh,
Real talk.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I love it.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
The stereotypes that immigrants pick, like berries and stuff like that. What if there was one that just every day on Instagram had the same set of photos, like, "I'm picking today. Oh my god, such a fun day at Southern California getting grapes.
The sun is just out bright and early, just 7 a.m. and I am hot as shit."
Like him just like trying to show a picture of his ass while also holding like a thing of like grapes and just like
He's trying to be a bad.
Got
bitch.
my new sombrero. Hopefully the sun doesn't melt through this one.
Oh my god, what a beautiful day for this. Every single day at 6 o'clock.
Oh my god, dude. What about the Amish if they did that? They had social media. Imagine them figuring that shit out. Holy fuck.
Dude.
That would be horrible.
Tell me about the Amish, man.
I mean, if you want to know, like...
Yeah. I want
the
to know.
Amish don't hire people. They just use their kids. They have like 12 kids. Dude, I remember one time I felt like a piece of shit because I was sweating. I was running a mile, like just 1 mile, and I was like sweating my balls off. And then I look into the field. They couldn't have been older than 6 years old. The Amish people
I've been down there.
Just freaking like working the fields. I'm like, dude, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Oddly, too, they don't seem... You see their lives and you go, "This seems miserable," and then you have a conversation with one of them. They're the fucking
also, most
people.
of them are rich.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
they own they buy more land, but they've owned all their land forever, so they don't pay property taxes, all that stuff. They're insane. Well, they do pay property, but they don't pay mortgages or anything like that.
Yeah.
They're insanely cheap, so they save all their money. Like their savings just keep going and going. It's kind of nuts.
How can black people get that system?
There is a thing.
Because we need it.
There is a thing.
Put us on.
In the Amish community. It's called Schwartz Amish, and that's a black Amish person.
Okay.
And I've never met one. I lived there my entire life, 24 years of my life. I've known the term for a very long time. It's been brought up, because I know Amish people. They'd be like, "Yeah, no, I know one." I'm like, there's no way.
Samuel lives over that 7th hill.
But you know why? Because they would have to be in the fields picking. They don't want to create that image. They don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
In some places, they want to bring that back. The United States is very funny right now. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. I don't know if you guys noticed, but
what?
It's a lot of
Please elaborate. Tell us the struggle. No, Jesus Christ.
America.
I'd love to see a black person's Amish drip.
Your buggy's
got a chain on the hat.
The buggy's got spinners. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry.
The buggy's got spinners.
When the horses stop, they keep spinning. When the horses stop, they keep spinning.
Buggy with hydraulics is the funniest thing I've ever thought.
Hydraulics is it.
Have you checked my system?
That's the name of that buggy with spinners, baby.
That would be fire. Now I'm wondering, what would the lifestyle really be like?
I mean, honestly, so there's a thing, in the Amish community, there's old Amish and new Amish, and old Amish is they're absolutely no electricity, the shit you think of and then there's new Amish where you can't charge your phone in your house because you're not allowed to have electricity in your house. So our one friend, she would charge her phone at our house, and then that was it.
Wow.
And there are, the old Amish, there aren't many left.
Yeah, it's also they can have cell phones because it helps with their
business.
Genuinely business.
If it helps with your business, you're allowed to have.
Okay.
Some of them have drivers. They just have drivers.
I was about to say they're. When you said Schwartz Amish, I was like Jew Amish.
No, Schwartz is German for black.
Okay.
I don't
Totally not German. Totally not Jew Amish then. Yeah.
I totally don't understand why they can't just say black Amish, but the term for it is Schwartz Amish.
Yeah.
Damn.
That is so silly. But no, the Jews, the Jews do that with the Hasidic Jews do that with they pay someone to
During Shiva
to use their electronics and stuff. Which
what is Shiva?
It's on I think it's Saturdays or Fridays. You can't the Jewish.
It's a day of sacrifices.
You can't. You literally can't touch a lot. You can't touch the lights. You can't It's
like Sundays for Christians, but they do it.
They go nuts.
They actually do it. You know what I mean? And they actually take it seriously.
It's crazy. The Amish drivers they only hire Mennonites. And Mennonites are like Amish light, so they can only drive black cars. So that if you see a trail of black cars rolling around, it's Amish with their Mennonite drivers.
I was gonna say, like the Jews, don't they have they have workarounds where it's like you just said with the phone thing. It's
so many.
You can't have it in your house, but I bet you it's my shed. It's
a
very nice
shed. It's where I operate my business, so I can have. I've seen laptops. I've seen
go in there, and it's just
computers,
you open it up, and it's just you fucking Logan Paul playing in the background and shit, and they're like, he is, the voice of the younger generation.
Yeah, so
I hate you.
They're definitely on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, and the one thing, the very common thing between the Amish and black community, both of their churches are 7 hours long. So it's.
I guarantee you, black church is still a lot more fun. There's no way it's not more fun.
Well, no, the music's better, but they are. I've been to both, and they're both insanely long.
I hate long church.
It was 3 hours, and it just still kept going, right?
Yeah, you just sit. For black church, there's no ending.
Yeah.
In white church,
don't you?
They have a pamphlet and they're like, "We're done here."
It's especially in Catholic things, if you break an hour, people are like, "The fuck, man!" I got as a kid, I hated.
We're going to. We want to go to IHOP after this.
Yeah, especially Protestant. They're very hour Catholics. Sometimes they're like, well,
Catholics go for a while.
They do.
I've been to every type of church. Basically.
Me too. Pretty much. Yeah, I haven't been to a Jewish service, but I did a Seder once. I'll never do that again.
I've been to a bunch of Jewish services.
Seder, dude. Just fucking eat.
I like how we named all the types of different Christianity, and then we're like, and black church,
and the black church.
Yeah.
No, but the thing I always said about black church is they're the only ones who seem like they have fun at church. Every other church,
I feel like they do.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say the same. But.
No, I hate church in general, and it's also. Hold on one sec.
There was one church.
Hey, Staff, you're on the Yes Offense podcast. What's up? No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't use that word. Okay.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. My name is Avery.
Yeah, it's Avery. He knew by his laugh. He didn't even talk. No, I'm not, though. Sorry, I have plans tonight in one of the movies.
Yeah, okay. And all right, well, see ya.
Peace, dude. Anyway, we're talking about Black Church.
Oh yeah, I was about to say in Virginia, that was the only time I really enjoyed church. Because it was a pastor. He was like probably a younger dude in his 30s or 40s, but he really like made it a personal experience. Per se, like he would even give you the mic to let you get your testimony. He'd say, "What you got going on? Hey, I just want to pray or want to be,
Wait. He gave the mic out to the crowd at a black audience. Oh my God!
Yeah.
No wonder it's an all-day experience.
Nah, this was at the college, so it was a little bit different. But yeah, it was dope though. It was not that long, but usually.
Yeah, dude. I know. That's what I was. I went to a black church in college. Oh my God, dude.
Ooh, they go on, man.
No.
They definitely go on.
I'm like, I didn't know Ave Maria had 9 solos in it. That's crazy.
It's more, it's not like it's instead of like Ave Maria. It's like Ave Maria, Ave Maria. It's fucking awesome, dude.
And they got all the instruments going at the same time too.
And then you got like women in decked out dresses and suits just fainting. Yeah, the hats fainting and shit like that. Yeah. Chastise, looking at ones without hats in dismissal, like.
And it's crazy when I go back home to Pennsylvania and I go to church, like they try to modernize it at mine where they have like like a band with like drums.
I hate that shit.
Drums and a guitar. It makes me mad. I'm like, what are you trying to do here? No, it's boring. Do you all know it's going to be boring? Exactly. Let it be boring.
If you try to make boring church cool, it makes it even less cool.
It makes me so mad.
When they're like, we're going to do this boring service, and then in the middle we're going to be like, and then we're going to have Brother Joseph come up here and sing us a song. It's like, no.
Have 7 geriatrics sing poorly. Have 7 stone deaf geriatrics sing to me.
I want to see.
Let me go home.
I want to see a choir filled with 10 desperate housewife, overweight white women who can't really sing, just going, Ave Maria. That's all I want. I don't care about anything else. I don't want to see a guitar. I don't want to see a young Christian youth group showing up and being like, I'm not going to have sex till I'm married. Woo! Everyone's like, yeah! No, fuck that.
Yeah, I hate when church trying to change, except apparently churches book me now, and I'm doing great there.
Yeah,
so
dude, there you go.
If you do want to change, contact Avery Quinn, because I will do well at your church. I will. Yeah, have you ever met a church comic? You ever met like one of them?
No.
Dude, there's something to clean up, dude.
I believe it.
They and like I know one, and he's legitimately also a good comedian, but like he just like he hasn't been doing comedy that long, and it's like he's full time now, and he just because he'll be like, I'm like, where are you booked? He's like, I'm booked at that church in Virginia on Wednesday, and he does his like half-hour comedy, and makes bank. It's insane.
That's dope. Maybe I should look into this because I could just be like, I am Catholic and lie my way into it because I know all the shit.
Dude, Alex, I would. How much I'd pay to see you do a half hour at a church?
A half hour. I could do 10.
You could do 4 at a church.
I could, dude. I'll crush at a church. They'd love me, dude. I'll fucking kill it. I'll do crowd work the whole time about the church.
You do crowd work, and then you'd be like, and then
who fuck kids in here? Anyone here fuck kids?
Everyone looks at the pastor.
Oh yeah, clean. Anyone in here have sex with children?
I like how you modified kids as if that was a swear too.
No, I wouldn't do that. I as little respect for I do as the church, I wouldn't go to one and be like, fuck you, fucking Christian pussies. God's not real. I wouldn't do that. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, a little respect, right?
Very little. I do. For people who, the respect, earn respect, bullshit, that thing.
You got to give respect to get respect.
Yes. I think I give enough, Avery. I think I do. I think I give enough. I believe I do. I think I do.
If we talk about respect enough, we're gonna sound like football coaches.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
I like
That's what
football's
he told
coaches
me.
when they the way they hype up
The teams
their
before
teams
they got caught.
when they tell them like you're gonna like they'll be like you go out there and if you're losing that's like they're fucking your girlfriend and your girlfriend's up there in the stands.
Yeah.
So like that, and you're like
she's
"Oh,
seeing you.
yeah,
Dude, I remember.
you're gonna let them do that in front of your moms, your dads. Like, oh, that would get me hyped too. I'd want to rip someone's fucking face off,
Dude, I remember I was like we were down like 30-0. We were not a good football team my
I was
senior
gonna
year.
actually play football too.
Yeah, we were not a good team when we played football. But like we were just over it at the one point because it's like 30-0. We're like, dude, just go home. Like
Yeah.
everyone's watching. This sucks. and the one coach like is trying to get us back. He's like, you know what they're doing right now? They're taking you behind the woodshed and they're having their way with you. They're having their way with you and they're walking away. And I'm like, and literally my one, and I just like I couldn't help it because the one player just leans next to me and goes, Coach is really going in about how we're getting fucked in the asshole right now. And I just started cracking up because he's like, Coach is really going in about how we're like he's like too much detail. He said something. He's like, there's a lot of detail about how we're getting fucked. And I just started laughing, and the coach he just goes, Avery, what the fuck was that? I was like, come on, you know. Like,
yeah, you sick bastard. You painted the picture.
yeah, just like you're not gonna have us question the fact that you're going on for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah.
About it. It's like,
it's a bit of a it's too solid. It's too on the nose of a
it
metaphor.
was too much detail. It was insane. It took everyone out of it. We're just like, oh man,
Yeah, that's gross, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. That's where I draw the line.
you played football too?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I'm JV legend.
JV legend, hell yeah, I get it.
JV legend. I have a few records. Notice I didn't say varsity, but yeah, JV.
JV legend, dude, I get it.
Yeah, what is that? What is grown man
Tuesday
doing?
afternoons during
Yeah.
practice, that's where I shine, man. You know, I
Yeah, nah, low key. They need what is it? Scout defense? Or
Scout,
Yeah,
scout team,
Yeah,
scout team
scout
legend,
team.
dude.
I'm busting a
Scout team
ass.
All American.
Yeah, look, ask about me. I could have had a few offers if it wasn't for injuries. I had a few offers.
Everyone's got that bum knee,
Yeah,
right? Who's
like
used to sports.
UConn was on me,
UConn.
UConn, Alabama.
UConn, Alabama. That's a wide net, man.
Just to say the range.
That's north to south, man. you got quite a reach.
Yeah, those it was what USC, UConn, and Alabama, and those were my three offers. And as you see, like my injuries, so I didn't want to do that. I had kids. I stayed back for the kids. You know.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm glad you sacrificed for
Yeah,
your
call them
exactly.
injuries.
family.
Injuries to my career, my children.
I
you
sacrificed
should-
for the kids. Yeah.
You should have gone to BYU. Every one of those players has a family. They're all like Mormon. They're like, there's just 9 kids. I'm like, he's 22.
That's
Nah,
wild,
he's
dude.
24.
Yeah, the Mormon mission. They're
Yeah,
all like
yeah.
30.
Yeah,
playing.
they're grown as shit. It's like, how are you still eligible? What are you doing? out
It's
here?
insane.
What are you doing?
You ever met Rodney Norman? He's a Mormon comedian.
Oh, no way, really?
Very cool dude.
Hmm.
Shout out to Rodney Norman. He's old, but he's very funny dude. I don't know why. I'm just saying, like, just in case you are picturing him in your head, he's an older man. He looks like a wizard. Very funny dude.
Yeah.
Very clean.
For some reason, I met a ton of Mormon actors.
Yeah?
It's so weird. And it was like for commercials and stuff. And they're like, what do you do? They're like, mostly musical theater. I'm like,
Shout out to Moors.
Shout out to
Are they allowed to smoke weed as Mormons?
No, you're not allowed to do and pretty much anything.
Because I know they can't drink, and that's why Utah has no fucking alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, they have the lowest. There are
They're
certain
wild.
counties.
Yeah.
Most of Utah has a rule. Liquor's like almost completely illegal, and then you can't have beers over like 3% alcohol or something like that. It's like Bud Light. That's it.
That's in America. That's weird.
Hold on. You can pay me to go to Utah. Absolutely.
Couldn't?
You couldn't pay me.
Yeah, Salt Lake
doesn't
City
Bud-
is supposed to be great for stand up and shit, but yeah, I don't drink often. But if you can't even get weed out there, I'm
But
pissed.
doesn't
Nah,
Utah
that's
have that like desert where everyone does drugs or
I don't know if that is Utah. That sounds like maybe it is.
You know what I'm
Let's find
talking
out
about?
where Burning Man.
not Burning Man?
Really?
But
Utah Festival, Desert Festival,
yeah.
Utah Desert Festival.
I need to go to a festival. I've never been to one.
I haven't really either. I'm a fucking stoner too. Sugar High, Family for Jackalope. Sugar High is the one that's showing. Anyway,
I don't know.
You're wrong. You fucked it up. You fucked up the whole flow of everything, and now everything went wrong.
Joshua Tree.
Oh, that is in California. 100% sure. Yeah. 100%
Okay.
sure it's in California.
But yeah, man.
That's where they go to trip and everything.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I thought that was in Utah for whatever reason.
Utah. The only reason I know about you won. Yeah,
Steelers
boy!
fucking won. Let's go. Steeler Nation in his bitch.
Yeah, so before the pod, when we switched on the pod, Brian's phone had died and he didn't know if his team won or not. So now he's happy. But no, the only reason I know about Utah is you ever seen SLC Punk?
Yeah.
I love that movie. But yeah, that's like a plot point in the movie, and it's really funny when they go to a different state to get alcohol illegally, and that's a great movie. If you ever have friends who have died of drugs, it's a very depressing ending to the movie, but great movie.
Have you guys ever been in Utah? You've been in
Yeah.
Utah? Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago, I drove through it. It's
For
desert.
what? Oh, really?
We were traveling from Nevada to Arizona or something like
Gotcha.
It was one of them. Actually, I might have spent more of my time in Utah. I don't know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been there. It's a fucking wasteland looking shit. It looks like that.
Yeah. There's a few places like in the United States, just Vermont. No, Vermont's cool.
Vermont's got some decent.
I'm not gonna do that to Vermont.
Well, so Vermont has some decent places, but for the majority of it, it's just mountainous green.
And
you don't.
What about Delaware?
I've never been there.
No,
It's smaller than us, isn't it?
They might be.
Smaller than.
Maybe.
Showing how dumb I am. Every podcast, I show people how much stupider and stupider I am. The shit I don't know. What are you looking up, Avery?
Nothing really.
Oh, just
Sorry,
on the phone during the pod.
I got a call. I'm trying to figure out who it is. It's probably a scam.
Fuck the scam.
Avery, your mortgage. We noticed your car. Thing.
Your extended warranty, your auto extended warranty.
Have you guys ever been scammed?
Almost, yeah, a few times.
I've gotten to the point where I'm like, oh shit, and then you sit back. Because you sit back and you think about it, and you're like, oh no, wait, this is totally.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Same shit, dude. When I first got on Tinder, I got hit with a few of those bots, but one of them I was like it got me to the point where it was like, all right, I'm down to hang out. Like, let's meet up, but like, meet me through this app. And I sent me the app, and I was like, I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Like, I was like, this was way too easy. Like, I felt so fucking stupid. Once they sent me the thing, I was like, oh, you fucking idiot. And then I was like, I then Googled like, what are scams? Because I was like, the fuck, is this a real thing? And then I Googled this
and then
types of scams.
Tomaselli emailed his Nigerian prince friend. He's like, you wouldn't believe what I almost got scammed today. That's crazy.
They wanted this much dollars. I'm
like, dude, I already gave it to you. I'm going to get like 100,000 by the end of this week. You going to get that money yet, man? You've been saying for a while.
Shit is gone.
Mine was always when I was applying for jobs, because when you put your stuff on Indeed, then you're like, obviously you put some information out there to get contacted.
Yep.
And I'd always get calls and they're like, do you want to be like a sales representative for this? And I'm like, I don't really have like anything going on. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then they're like, all right, yeah, you got to come to this thing. And then after a while, I was like, they didn't even say my name. I was like, oh yeah, I was about to like sell like AT&T cable packages or something.
Do you know about Vector?
No, what's that?
No.
It's it's where they sell knives.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You've done it then? You've done the Vector thing?
I went in for a meeting. They got me.
Yeah.
They got me. I told my dad about it. He was like, yo, I got you, dumbass. You're not about to be selling knives to the family.
Yeah, dude.
Like, come on.
They always do that. I almost got Ponzi schemed once too, where a dude took. It was so funny, dude. They brought me like this dude. I was talking to this guy, and he was like, "I might have this opportunity for you. You want to come with me to this thing, this presentation?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" And I went to it, and it was just these like three guys who were like, "Yeah, we do this thing where like, you buy into the company, and then everyone under you get other people to buy into the company, and every time they buy in, you make money." And I was like, "This is a Ponzi scheme." They're like, "We don't call it that." And I was like, "Okay, so it's a Ponzi scheme." And they're like, "No, but we don't call it that." And it's like, it's not that. It's a multi-layered marketing scheme. And I was like, "Okay, it's a fucking Ponzi scheme." Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, got out of that very swift. Didn't even like get to the
signing anything.
So nothing.
Yeah.
They kept bothering me about money specifically. They were like, "Hey, yo, where you at? You got that money to buy into the company?" I was like, "No, I don't have $500 to just throw at you."
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, thanks for wasting my time. That's how I felt.
And hope someone joins the company because of you.
Yeah, or I have to like con other people.
Yeah, other people. Yo, bro, come to
Same
this
thing.
thing.
Door-to-door sales. I did door-to-door sales once because I got conned into one of those, and I had I got arrested at one point in my life, so I was really looking for jobs, So I did door-to-door, and that also felt scummy. It's just like getting people to like sign up for cable that they don't need. It was fucking terrible.
Or the one that my family always had coming to us was like washing. Like they'd be like, "This soap is really good," and then they'd come and they'd spray something, and they're like, "See that?" And they're like, "No," and then they just
Like, nah, my shit does the same thing.
Yeah, everyone does that. I feel like everyone knows someone who's done that.
And then I remember the one time that like it was like in college, and then like I was like, "All right, I got to get going." Like, I'm sorry, and then he goes, "I was abused." I was like, "Oh, come on, man!" I was just like, "Dude, I got to get to class."
Similar type thing. I worked for True Green. I did people's lawns. I was doing this guy's lawn, and I was just like, "Hey, man," gave him all his like forms for the day. I was like, "Here you go, man. Like, here's all your stuff. Hope have a good day." And he's like, and I was like, "I've been doing this, so sorry if it took too long." He's like, "No worries, dude. My wife just died, and I don't know what I'm gonna do." And I was like, "Oh, that's horrible, dude." He's like, "Yeah, dude. It was like just she's like 30, and she just died." And like I have kids, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with this fucking house, and like everything's just a mess. And I was like, okay, I gotta go. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I was like,
you can't do anything.
You got to cut the conversation off.
It went for like another 10-15 minutes of him just telling me about his horrible not his. Like, it is a horrible like his current horrible existence. I'm not saying it's like your fucking wife died. It's horrible. He seemed like he wasn't crying. He had a look in his eyes of defeat, like against the universe. It was like, I think about it sometimes. I got to actually remember that guy exists when I get upset, so I can be like, oh yeah.
He's going through that.
He's that guy exists. There's worse people who have shit going on in the world.
And then you're like, and you got some crabgrass growing there. I don't know if you're gonna want to. That spreads faster than you think.
Spreads.
So
it's also an upcharge if you want me to add that. I can spray that, but gotta add it to your bill, buddy.
Much like your wife, I can take care of that crabgrass. I can get out of that.
Yeah, I know other people are adding other costs to your life, like flowers and seating and people to carry things a few into a car and out of it. Anyway, it's gonna be an extra $12 a month is what I'm getting at, buddy. Anyway, sorry about your dead wife. Thanks for making the riff about it, Avery. Good, that was good. We're at the point, guys. Though, if you want to call it a quits for the day, we can. We didn't do any articles, so that's a good one.
I was surprised when.
Well, you're yawning. That makes me feel bad.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was yawning out of highness.
Oh. Now Avery's yawning because he's heavy. He's a heavy guy.
I can only stay awake for 2 hours at a time.
No. You're very svelte, Avery. You're actually not disgusting fat. There's fat people who I hate are disgusting. You are not one of them.
So you are not one.
You are not one of them. No, yeah.
Real talk.
No, but when you see sometimes you see one of them and you're just like, you're not even trying, dude. You're not even trying to exist. Anyway, are you guys good? You want to keep going? We can keep going. We can call it quits. All right.
I'm gonna be at Tap 44. I think it is on Wednesday.
Nice. That's when this comes out.
Oh, nice.
So tonight, when anyone's listening, go see Avery tonight.
Hops 44 in Stores, Connecticut. It's me, Aiden Maloney, and Kevin Thor. Doing a long set. This is kind of a big one for me because I'm actually showcasing myself a little bit, doing. And then so yeah, that one's big. And then also on the 22nd of this month, I'm gonna be at City Steam in Hartford. I'm going to be with Pat Oates, and there are a bunch of other really good comics on it. And that's please come out to that too. That's really all I have for
Social
plugs.
media.
Oh, and Avery Quinn 66 on Instagram.
Hell yeah, buddy. Brian, what's going on in your life, dude?
In my life, man, I just opened up I think I talked about that. No, did I talk about the studio on your podcast last time? No,
I don't know if it was. We were just setting it up.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so yeah, you guys, I opened up a studio in Middletown, Connecticut. It's literally next door to Mezzo's, Court Street. We have a green screen, studio lights. So if any creatives, photographers, videographers want to create in there, holla at me. You can contact me on IG, Smoothhef, SMOOBEHEFF. My name is also Brian Rodgers. I am on Facebook as well. And what else? I have new clothing coming out as well. You can find that on this IG as well. Yeah, I have a link tree set up. So see those new drops. Definitely keep on the lookout. We got some fire shit coming. Yeah, I definitely gotta hook you up too.
Yeah, dude. I always say that every time you come in. I'm like, I gotta get a shirt. I do because I want to wear them at one of my shows and get like nice pics of it and everything too. Cross network the brands and everything. Mm-hmm. So we'll do that. Definitely. And you plugged? Okay, you plugged everything. Guys, you already know me, Alex Tomaselli, the host. Follow me at Silly Selly on Instagram. Follow the podcast's Instagram, Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. Please write a review on iTunes if you guys don't mind. Give me 5 stars. That just helps, obviously. And subscribe to my YouTube, guys. It's just the podcast up there, but eventually there will be video and it'll come out on there. And it just really helps to have subscribers. I mean, you guys subscribe to people who you don't even know. And I know a lot of you listen to this know me, and it'd really help if you could do that. Thanks. Also, if anyone is looking to do shows, I'll literally do them anywhere. If anyone listening, like, I'd like to do a comedy show, you can just book it and do it in my living room and for all my friends. We'll do it. Just fucking let me know. I'll bring me and 2 or 3 other comics. We'll crush it. It'll be mad fun. Literally anywhere. Or if you are a venue and you're listening and you know this and just happen across it, holla at me. I'd appreciate it. Guys, big important. November. Jesus, it's only September. September 24th. That is like a week and a half from when you'll be hearing this. I'll be at Powder Hollow Brewery in Middletown, Connecticut. It's going to be me, Mustafa Musa, Emily Sierra, and Pat Oates all on a show together. It's going to be great, dude. You guys should come out and support. It's going to be a lot of fun. I actually put a lot of effort into advertising for this show, just physically. I actually decked out the windows of the fucking brewery so that people could see it. So hopefully it sells, because if it doesn't, I'm going to kill myself. Is he kidding? Who knows? That's it for today, guys. Guys, thanks for coming. I know you guys have never met before, but this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, let me get your ID too, bro.
I already friended you, buddy. Or followed you. So.
Hell yeah. Look at that. Dude, look at that. Yes Offense, making friends for life. All that shit. Good times. Anyway, guys, for real, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Real talk.